I'm gonna start over, yo. Well, hello there. Today's video is a 4-week update since my jaw surgery. I will give you a recap of week 1 and week 2 since I already have dedicated videos for those weeks. I'll link them above in the end card if you haven't already watched those, as well as link it in the description below. I'll just give a quick summary on some of the common things of, I think everyone that has double jaw surgery, or at least upper jaw surgery, your nose ends up flared, which I don't understand that. Something else that's kind of weird is, you know how you have cartilage in your nose, and there's like a certain thickness, or like, I don't know, whatever cartilage kind of feels like, that kind of hardness. My nose felt like super soft, like there was no cartilage. When there was like swelling and stuff and my glasses kind of fell down, it like squished my nose a lot. So I don't know the medical I don't know why my nose got changed so much. I mean, I can kind of see why it flares if you're like messing with the jaw, but why would it be so soft is weird to me. As far as my 1-month update, so your first week, you're basically just really healing from the surgery. Not much is going on except for a lot of sleep. You don't feel much pain because you're still pretty numb, but you're just kind of like I felt kind of out of it, I guess, because I was sleeping a lot, partially because I was taking some of the narcotics the first 3 or 4 days. Then the second week, I'm starting to get some feelings a little bit back, like in my face, like I can feel my upper lip right here. This is still kind of numb, but I started getting a little bit of feeling, but I would recap the second week as gaining energy. So I felt pretty decent. Like after day 5, I felt like things were kind of going up for me, but like that second week, I still get easily tired out from things. But every day I felt like I was gaining my energy, and by day 10 I almost felt kind of normal except for the stint in my mouth, which, by the way, I'm so sorry that I have to talk with a speech impediment, but I had the stint in for 1 more week. I get it out at week 5. I cannot wait. It's so annoying because you can't talk really well, and you know, it kind of changes the flavor of food to have this like stinky plastic thing in your mouth, so you don't really enjoy things, and you can't really use your upper jaw or your upper teeth very well because it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but you can't really do too much because of that stint. So then week 3 comes, so I've pretty much gained, well, you're still kind of getting your energy. I'm not going to say I'm 100%, but I would say I kind of went back to work. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I went back to homeschooling my kids, cleaning the house, mowing the lawn. You know, you're supposed to still take it easy, not lift more than like 10 pounds. I was careful, and I would get tired out quickly and take breaks, but I definitely could have pushed it more. But I have the mentality that if you listen to your body, you rest when you know you need to rest, you sleep in, all of that when you're kind of healing from a surgery, I think you'll actually heal faster than if you push it all the time. I do kind of push it to a limit, but only like so much. Then when it comes to week 3 and 4, I feel your face is really waking up as far as nerves, as far as feeling pain, as far as like things kind of rejoining, because you know your tendons have been cut, your nerves and everything, and they have to kind of they have to reattach, and your face starts feeling that kind of stuff. So your jaw, and this is perfectly normal, I've watched several people's stories of jaw surgery, and this is kind of unanimous with everybody, okay? And that's that you'll start having these like weird sensations or feelings. So for me, a lot of times when I was resting and going to bed in week 3 and 4, my jaw would like not pop. So I'd have it like shut, and it would just open up like real fast. Like and it wasn't like I intentionally did it. It was like a mind of its own, and it's kind of weird when it happens. It's not really super painful or anything. In the beginning there was some pain associated with it because it would pretty much open more than I was used to, and I knew that this is just it waking up and kind of doing its thing, so I let it do it. I just tried to always keep my jaw relaxed, which they tell you to do that. You don't want to like be like clenching. So that happens, or it just kind of like just goes, and then you get other sensations like little pains here and there that you kind of feel, and they don't last long. I mean, it's literally like that, okay? And then the sensations, like you start feeling, so when you get out of surgery, at least for me, my story, my whole chin, couldn't feel it at all. My upper lip, I couldn't feel really. I mean, you can't feel most of your face or inside your mouth. You're like feelingless for like the first week. And then as things kind of start going, I would say by like week 2 or 3, I started feeling most of my upper lip. This side was still a little bit more numb. It still is a little bit numb, but I can feel this. Then you start getting sensations like your lips buzz, like kind of tickles and feels weird. And then sometimes it feels like it's burning a little bit, which the guys probably aren't going to be able to relate to this, and maybe only a small percentage of girls. If you've ever tried a lip plumper, and I did by mistake, I didn't know what it was. It was like a lip gloss, but it like kind of burns your lips and buzzes them. That feeling happens a whole lot during the 3rd and 4th week, and it can last hours, days. Even like right now, my lips feel, they're not vibrating, like, I mean, they're not feeling like the buzz so much, but I feel a little bit of burn. And it's not like, it sounds horrible like when you say the word burn. It's very light. It's just noticeable enough that it's can be a little bit annoying at times to feel that. Probably the biggest annoying thing that I've had happen so far are these phantom type itches, because you know, you have like, I guess I have some feeling here, but it itches like your nose right here, and it's like inside, not inside your nose, but like inside your skin. It's obviously nerves, but it like itches, and you go like this to scratch it, and you can't scratch the itch. It's like non-existent. And so it just continues to itch, and you continually want to scratch it, but obviously you just kind of rip up your face, you know? I mean, because I can feel it, but I can't, like, it's kind of like when you go to the dentist and you get Novocaine, you know how you still have feeling in your face? Like when it starts ending, like the Novocaine's running out, you know? Where it has that like tingly kind of feeling at the end, and you can't scratch, you know. So anyway, I have to deal with that. That's probably the biggest irritant besides the stint that you deal with. What else as far as the update? So there's like the feeling. I know some people like have this mental kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but a lot of people struggle mentally after jaw surgery. Thankfully, I have not. I think it's because I went into this kind of educated as far as like researching what other people deal with, so I knew all of the side effects that I could be dealing with. I accepted them before I even went towards surgery. It was like, if these things happen, if I have permanent numbness, whatever, am I okay with it? Because if not, I personally just didn't want to have the surgery. So I just accepted everything, and so moved on with that. I think a lot of other problems exist when people aren't happy with their face afterwards. But again, I didn't go in with like super big expectations of like it doing some, I don't know what, like I don't know what some people feel, but it's like they think they're gonna have this brand new beauty face or something. I don't know. But the other thing is, like, some people are upset because they have a really cute nose beforehand. I never felt my nose was cute, so I don't care that it flares. Like, it looked probably better before, but so what? Probably the one biggest like thing is I was assuming that my face kind of looks like this. I think I called it like the Who'sville face because of swelling, and I'm kind of accepting the fact I think that might be my new face, is where things are just more forward. And again, it is what it is, and so my mental whatever hasn't really been affected too negatively from that, because I knew that things were going to change when I had the surgery, and I went to health benefits. And you know, if it did things to improve things, great. If it did things to make things worse, bummer, but you know, that happens. Let's see, what else can I tell you that would be helpful as far as maybe food goes. You know, I am doing now a soft diet because of this. I kind of expected to be able to eat like more things, and if you're a person that can like swallow like things easily and you're not bothered by that, you could probably have a bigger array of foods to eat. I personally don't really like to swallow things whole. I like to chew them up fully. I think I'll just do a different video that has like the foods that I eat, because I did eat really well. I have been eating really well, a variety of foods and staying full and stuff. I did lose 16 pounds from the surgery, like, cause you know, you have that liquid diet I had it for 3 weeks, and I thought I would just gain everything back super fast once I could start eating, which maybe once I get this out, that'll happen. So far I've only gained 1 pound back, so now I'm like still down 15 pounds, but again, we'll see once this comes out. Any other updates for you? Hey, this is future me. It's the same day, just later on. I totally spaced giving a couple updates that I think would be useful if you're researching this, because you're gonna have double jaw surgery. One is how much I can open up my mouth now at 4 weeks. So I think if the stint wasn't in, it would be a full 2 fingers, which I think is kind of advanced for this time. The stint a little extended beyond my teeth, so I kind of crowd my fingers, but I think pretty good. Maybe it's 1.5 finger, I don't know, maybe I'm pushing it. And then the second thing is just like a health update. Obviously I did this for sleep apnea, can't talk, sleep apnea, and I don't get the x-ray, the after x-ray, until I go in to get my stint taken out, and then I will get to see the before and the after for how much my airway has opened up. So I'll share that in a future video. And with the stint in and with the swelling and everything, I think it's kind of hard to tell how well the airway is open. But I'm just saying, like before surgery, I pretty much choked on everything. Like I gagged on food. I was on almost a liquid diet before I even had surgery, because so many things like bread and sandwiches and stuff like that, like I couldn't even swallow. I would just start gagging on it. I believe my airway has been affected positively. It feels like I'm breathing better, and besides that one migraine I got with the sinus thing in the ear, like it was really bad ear pressure, I have not had any migraines, and it's like 4 weeks. Normally I got migraines chronically like 1 or 2 a week, and so the fact I haven't had migraines, that right there, it says pays for the surgery, because like that was my thing. I don't want to have chronic pain. The other thing is my sleep. So again, I'm still kind of tired and stuff, because I think just still recovering from the surgery, and I do wake up multiple times because I'm trying really hard to like sleep straight. I'm like sleep on my back, and I'm a side sleeper. So, and I have this like airplane pillow to kind of keep me in that position, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So I do wake up still multiple times a night because of the discomfort. So as far as like being able to tell if I am more rested and have, you know, that rest or whatever, so I don't have mental fog, is somewhat still Um, I don't know that I have an accurate being able to tell if it's good or not, but yeah, I have an energy and a mind clarity that I haven't had for a while, so I'm just gonna assume that it was because I'm getting more sleep. I'm not having the 64 or however many episodes during REM sleep. I noticed that my jaw's in a different position. I noticed that my teeth meet in a different way, but I can't 100% tell when I have the stint in and I'm in the middle of orthodontics. But hopefully that will have corrected all of the major like mouth issues, so I no longer am having my teeth get damaged. And you know, they were hitting each other, chipping off and stuff, and just getting in bad condition. So I'm hoping that that's all over with. So in that regard, I would say it's been a success. So I think that's all as far as like my medical updates, but I know a lot of people like to look at your profile after you have double jaw surgery. I don't think mine's like anything exciting to necessarily look at. I think when people have an underbite or a more severe overbite, it's such a significant change that it's like a wow factor, whereas mine, I definitely noticed my face has changed, but I wouldn't say it's like a significant change necessarily. But I mean, what's it called? Or you have, is it I can't say it with the stint, dysmorphia? I can't even say it. I don't even know. But it's like where you see your face differently than other people see your face. And so maybe my face is more significantly changed than I realized, or maybe I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard, and I know that from a lot of people that have had this surgery, they don't see their face the same as others, and so I'm just going to assume that I don't either. But anyway, I'm going to let you see it. I will try to remember to include in this video some before photos so you can see a difference, and then I'll do a little, if I can, so you can see. So, straight on. Smile's always weird at this point. It's like so unnatural. Oh, that was another thing. She said, because I had a really gummy smile before surgery, my doctor was gonna like lift my jaw up a little bit so it wasn't as gummy, but I'm not noticing that. I mean, like if it's like this, you can still see it. So I'm gonna ask her about that at my when I get my stint out, if anything was done for that or if it just didn't work or what the deal is. It was just a bonus, so I don't know. But anyway, so that's my 4-week update. I will do another update when it makes sense to do one. I hope you could understand me during this video. So I read all of your comments, so if you have any questions or anything, let me know and I'll try to answer them best of my knowledge. Also realize, I mean, this is just my experience. Your experience could be totally different and the next person's experience could be totally different. But this is just another data point for you to see what happens to someone after double jaw surgery. My next update, I won't have my stint in. Anyway, that's all for now, and I'll talk